Hey guys, it's Karrie, and I think I have created a tag that no one has posted a video on yet. I don't know for sure, but I really think I have, because I figured I have been wanting to create a tag for the longest, and every time I get on YouTube and I'll just search on the computer, type it in, there's always a tag out there. And I really wanted to create one of my own, so I thought I gotta get really specific, and that's what I have done. And I'm going to call this the Pentecostal Curler Tag, and I'm talking about hair curlers. Now, I realize my hair is put up today and it's not curly, but I was filming today, so I thought, why not? And it wasn't a curly day for my hair. So what I wanted to talk about is really to reminisce with you guys, to go back in time about how many different kinds of rollers or curlers that I have used on my hair. Now, I wanted to say, if anybody wants to do this video, you go for it. Even if you're not Pentecostal, if you're another denomination, just insert whatever denomination you are into the tag and then just do it. If you don't go to church anywhere, just drop the religious part off of that and just call it the curler tag. And I thought it would be fun to do this. Now, I've written down a list of all the different rollers that that have been used on my hair throughout the years. I think I've got everything. I may have missed a few. If you guys, please leave me a comment and tell me if you can think of any other type of rollers that you've used on your hair that I've left out. Please let me know. I would really love to know that. So the first thing, we're going to go back, and we're going way back, are the pink sponge rollers. Do you guys remember those? They still sell them. My mom would put those in my hair. I would have to sleep in them, and let me tell you, that was not fun sleeping in those things. So do you guys remember the pink sponge rollers? I'm sure you do. And then I'm looking at lists. So I think the next ones that came through out on the market were they were the precursor to hot sticks, and I'll get to hot sticks in a minute, but they were called benders, and they looked like, if you know what the hot sticks, I believe they still sell hot sticks, they went into that same type of container, and they were kind of shaped like a hot stick, but you would roll your hair up, and then you would twist them and bend them around, and they were great the first time. Then the next time you needed to use them, or the next time you needed to put them in that container, they would never straighten back out. They would still be all bendy and twisty and stuff. So those did not last a while for me. They did not last very long. So the next things that I started using, and these went on for years, and those were the hot sticks. My mom still uses them today. She still has a set. I think they were my set that she inherited when I went to the hot rollers. So hot sticks are great. I love those things. And then do you remember when they came out? They were normally just a regular old hot stick. Then they came out with different shapes. They had spiral ones. They had a triangular shaped one. Then they had one side that was curvy on one side, then flat on another. Those were awesome. I love those things. So I used hot sticks for years. And then how before I get to the hot rollers, which is what I use now, I was going to ask you guys, do you remember, and I had to Google it because I couldn't remember the name, but I believe they were called the Karrie Lock and Roll rollers, and they looked like a little, for lack of any other idea of what these could look like, if you guys sew, do you know what a bobbin looks like, where it's this little thing with thread rolled around it, and I don't sew at all. I wish I did. It looked like that, with this kind of like I don't know, this like little thing that was sitting on top of it, and so you would roll your hair up on that thing, and then this thing would sit on top, and then you would fold it over, and so everything would roll and you just fold it over. Those didn't work for me. I still remember them though. Then there was another type of roller. I do not know the brand. It came with a bunch of rollers, and then it had this little container. You would fill it with water, and then steam would come up through it. So you would take one of the rollers out, and then you would sit it on top of the steamer thing. It would steam, and then you would roll your hair. That didn't work either, so I moved on from those. And then amongst all that time, in and out, I was using curling irons. When I first started doing a hair poof in front, I would use curling iron on that. And I used curling irons for years, and I still own 3 curling irons today. I just generally don't use them The only time they really make their way out of, they're actually sitting in this plastic container that I know you guys have seen before. They're in that. And if I want to get a little bit of volume right here, I'll just get the bigger one out and I will put some volume in it. Or the little ones will come out when I go on vacation, when I take my travel size hot rollers with me. I will take the little curling iron to get the hairs that just didn't curl very well. So the curling irons still are around. I still have them. I just don't use them that often. So I'm going to say the best rollers that I have ever used have to be the Remington hot rollers. I love these things. They have lasted me for years and years and years. I've got the extra set that's still sitting in my floor because I honestly thought one of them was dying one time. It wasn't. It's still alive. And it's been sitting in my floor probably for 8 to 10 years. I don't even know how old these things are. And I love them. I will continue to use them. I'm almost afraid of trying any other type of rollers out now because of how much I love these things. So this has been a tag video. I hope you enjoyed it. And it was one that I just kind of created in my head last night. And I thought, I'm going to do that video. So please let me know what your favorite roller is if you roll your hair. Or let me know any type of rollers that you remember that came out when you were younger, or even maybe recently that I've never even heard of that I didn't mention it. And feel free to do this tag. Everybody is tagged that does videos, and take it away. And just like I said, if you're not Pentecostal, that's fine. Just insert whatever denomination you are, or just drop the denomination altogether and just call it the curler tag. So mine is the Pentecostal Curler Tag. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye everybody.